Bushcraft family, back again for another weekly market review. Now, these reviews are major growers that produce food for a country and feed and stuff like this. So it's not like it's coming from Lucy Lou down the road with her 3 raised beds making a report or anything. This is the major growers in our country, and they make reports on their shortages and how their crops are growing. If there's a drought and it ruins corn for their district, then it gets put in a database where it shows that they're having a shortage on corn. So this is what the market review basically is. And I try to find a good percentage of the ones, because there are multiple market reviews, and some are better than others. Some break down the data better for me to put up on YouTube and stuff like that. But what I want to know from you guys in the comments, what shortages and things have you seen in, I'm talking about fresh produce. We're not going to go into meat or anything like that. Just produce itself. What shortages have you seen? So on that note, let's go ahead and get to the nitty gritty of this. Let's switch it over, and here we got our fresh press. And those peaches look good. It's been so long since I had a really good peach. I mean, one of those that you smell it before you eat it type peaches. But let's get to it. Asparagus. We got an alert on our asparagus. As you can see, markets are easing as demand has fallen. Peruvian, I'll get it out, volumes are moderate, and Mexico will improve next week. Quality is good, so that's a good sign. We may be coming out of the slump for asparagus. And again, you may never even see this at your grocery store, depending on what end of the country you are, where you're at. It all depends. Like in California, where a lot of this stuff is grown, you're not going to see any of this, because they can just go out the field and get a big batch, and basically that's it. The things you'll see when you see these shortages are like your canned foods and stuff like that they send to a processing place and then you'll see the markup on prices and whatnot, or something like that. Avocados supplies are light on 60 count, smaller from Mexico and California. The Mexican harvest volumes continue to decline. Sizing is heavy to 40 count and larger. Assuming, yeah, it's the size of the avocado basically. But in Peru, the sizes curve is peaking, so we may see better on the avocados. I know in my neck of the woods in Ohio, in central Ohio, I have a very small Walmart, so that's basically it. We do have an Aldi's, but the quality of food and the food that they get in is very, very bad. Talking worms and stuff inside their produce, so don't shop there. I don't shop there, that is. Green beans, Eastern supply and demand are light with good quality. There may be potential weather impacts if demand remains light and the storm misses the growing areas. Yeah, you have to take in effect that there hurricanes come in, and a lot of crops can get affected by that if it floods, things like that. There's all kinds of stuff. Extra rain or no rain, all that stuff affects our produce and stuff. Berries, again with the berries. High temps are causing some suppliers to remain challenged for blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. Supplies are good with some quality concerns for raspberries. So, and then we'll go up here. We get strawberries. Demand is slowing, and the market mostly steady. Strong volume should continue for the rest of July. August supplies may be shorter. And I've just been getting strawberries, and I also noticed birds are pecking at my strawberries, so I'm gonna have to deal with them. But I don't have like a big. I just got one container full of strawberries, so it's not that big of a deal for me. Broccoli and cauliflower. Markets are steady with good supplies from California, Mexico. Supplies are challenged. Broccoli quality is fair to good. Cauliflower, I'll spit it out. Quality mostly good, mostly good. Celery. Markets are mostly steady. Supplies are improving from Salinas, and quality is good. That's good. Here's a big one: lemons, limes, and oranges. California lemon supplies are light due to wind damage and light rainfall during the winter. Chilean imports arriving. I'll get it out there. California quality is fair, with most fruit being number 2 choice grade. Markets are steady. Lime volumes will be constant for the next 2 weeks. Well, that's all good stuff. Let's go ahead and go up here. This is the top 5 things that popped up on their alerts and whatnot. As you can see, carrots, sizing and quality should improve in the next coming weeks. Chili peppers, supplies are light, which is kind of odd, being California, Mexico, and Arizona area, and Texas for that matter, should be having a good about. Well, Texas had a lot of rain, so I know a few people that have been having issues with too much rain. Garlic. The remaining California storage crop is very limited, and we've touched about this with the garlic and stuff. I'm gonna try to grow some garlic, which won't be ready this year, but hopefully next year. But I'm going to make it in a container, so if I do get some property and whatnot, I'm taking my garlic with me. Mushrooms. The freight, labor, and supply challenges are expected to last for the next several months, which, yeah, it's going to keep going up and up and up. The more it's like a wave. It's going to continue to keep going until it plateaus. And we got tomatoes. Supplies are limited on cherry tomatoes, grape beefsteaks, and melody tomatoes. And our outlook, West Coast's temperatures still a thing. Mexico also. Temperatures are this is East Coast. Temperatures are expected to be warmer than average in the Carolinas, with not as much rain as normal for this time of the year for the rest of the southeast, Georgia and Florida being that. And we're going to get to our next page here. And this is a reality check over here. Basically, it shows your alerts and things that sometimes don't get touched on the other stuff over here. It shows the market study or going down and whatnot. And this, if you see over here on the right side, it has price, and this is the supply on the left side. Like green beans, the price and the supply are issues right there. As you can see, alerts. Carrots are the same. Cucumbers. You can also see that cucumbers are going to be going up in price. Garlic, your same issue there. So again, this. Whoops, we have to pause this here. Well, now that'll just wake you up when the TV mysteriously turns on by itself. Okay, let's get through this. Garlic, I think that's where we left off. Mushrooms again. Oh, what I was saying about garlic. This will affect a lot of things, from garlic salt, garlic powder, seasoning, all kinds of stuff. Tomatoes, spaghetti sauce, things that they use garlic to put in other foods and stuff like that. All that stuff it'll trickle down to that stuff. Mushrooms is another one, and we see peppers. It's chilies and this again, chili powder and all that stuff will start going up for that. If you notice, the price has gone up. Potatoes is always going to be this way. What else do we have here? Squash is making its way up. And here you have the tomatoes. And fruit, we're not doing too bad, but you do have increase in the price and the supply here for blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries. The rest, we have avocados and apples. So let's head over here, and this continues from here, I do believe. Yep. And basically, the average rejected fruit at packaging houses is 25 to 30%. Orange supplies are good on large sizes, but light on smaller sizes. Quality is good, but heat is softening the fruit. Navel will finish by mid-July. Markets are steady. So, yeah, the heat has a lot to do with oranges and stuff. What they mean by softening is the juice breaks down instead of it being in its little holders, I guess. It releases it and it gets mushy, basically. Cucumber alert. Supplies and quality are good, with lower markets on number one product. Supply from Michigan and New Jersey are light, and rain in Baja is affecting the new average. Demand is good, and relief supplies will not come until next week. I know my cucumbers are going crazy. I've just the 3 plants. I wanted to have 4, but just the 3 plants are going nuts. And every time I go out there, I have to pick more cucumbers. But they're good. Eggplants. It's another thing I wanted to get in this year, but didn't. Eastern supplies are plentiful with good quality and low markets. Markets could jump as older fields clean up Mexican volumes are limited with good quality. California supplies are moderate with marginal quality. And pretty much the same thing with grapes again. The heat and everything. Markets, it's pretty good for that. Same thing with lettuce. We go up here. Melons and cantaloupe supplies are good, and sizing is running large. Quality is good, and market will firm as the southern markets finish, leaving only reduced acreage in central California. Onion markets. Markets are firming as rain and heat have affected production. Shallots. It's an alert on shallots. Supplies are limited with active markets. Peppers, and this is where we see all of our peppers here. New production, green bell pepper quality is good with supplies, good supplies. Markets are steady but may increase. Green bells are starting in Oxnard, while I don't know what that is. Valley is warning sizes is running large. Red bell markets and supplies are steady. Yellow peppers demand is high. Tight supply. I always wondered about that. Why do one color, like you have the orange and red and yellow for those? I know you have green, but for the sweet peppers, why do one color is higher demand than another color? I mean, to me, they're pretty much. I know the red has a different taste, but the yellow and orange pretty much taste the same to me. I don't know. But yeah, potatoes. Markets are firming up, especially on the 40 to 70 count. Quality is fair as late storage crops issues are becoming more prevalent. Squash and yellow squash supplies are lighter in the east with good quality and lower markets. Western yellow squash supplies are snug with good demand and fair quality. And then we have the cherry tomatoes, grape tomato, beefsteak, all those types of tomatoes and stuff that you have to. And tomatoes are on alert due to limited availability. It's pretty much the same as it has been. But there you have it, guys. This is the market review. And like I said at the beginning, this is what our major growers in the country use to show what prices are, and like if there's a low demand on stuff and things like that. But I thought this is a good little thing to give us like a head start on things that might be coming to our supermarkets and stuff. But it's always a good thing to have some garden space, be it a 5-gallon bucket, just a couple pots or something like that. Save money, grow something. Until next time, guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like, share, comment, all that stuff, and God bless.